welcome to Swimming Lion Tarot. My name is Ian. I'm gonna do tarot reading for you. I have these animal tarot cards that my mom gave me like probably 3 years ago or 4 years. Time passes so quick now. Anyway, I do these once in a while for myself, and something is just telling me that there's some Leos out there that are swimming in some stuff, and I can help you guys out. So I'm not really sure what this is gonna be. If you're intuitive, you can probably tell this is my first video, and I hope it turns out to be a good channel and something that's of use for you guys. I like to shuffle like this. My mom taught me to shuffle when I was a kid. Ooh, there's one that's already flipping out. I think I'm gonna read these where if it's upside down on the screen, then I'm gonna try to read it upside down. But I may jump around. It's face up for me. My camera is just situated weird. But yeah, guys, this is where I'm gonna do tarot. Hopefully I can get something for you out of this message, and that you guys like my voice. I hope this is a safe place for you guys. You can talk about your issues, but just don't blame anybody, okay, guys? I've been on the side of comments where you feel stressed out over something. This whole life is really hard, and I'm just try to spread the love for now, you know. I don't remember what I was saying, but hopefully I get back to that. And I'm just gonna try to pull a couple cards for you. I might shuffle a little while since this is my first time. I hope you don't mind that. Oh, got a whole bunch of cards falling out. It's 5 cards. I don't know if number 5 is your lucky number today, but I guess Spirit is telling me to start. And Spirit is telling me to lay him down like this and try to read him off the screen. So, I don't know why I just grabbed my pencil. I just do that. But we have the 7 of Swords, the Death card, the Ace of Swords, the Hangman, the 2 of Wands, and the Judgment. For those of you guys who also know a little bit about tarot, what these cards might mean, I hope that you like these cards. I think these are beautiful cards, representations of animals and such. Obviously, the death card looks like kind of a scary card. There's a vulture there, but if you're also new to tarot on the other end, where you haven't ever listened to a tarot reading before, and this is your first time coming to something like this, the death card is not something to be scared of, and it symbolizes something more like change. See, things in tarot kind of represent concepts that you can associate with one of, I don't remember how many, maybe 52 of these cards, you know. But tarot cards in general are beautiful. They symbolize beautiful messages that we should have in our life. And each of these animals kind of means something. And for me, the way that I read tarot is that the way it falls out is the way that it's kind of meant to be read. Like, it's a tree and it means something. And every tarot reading is kind of laid out in a different way. And I hope you bear with me. It's new for me reading tarot from on the screen. But we're going to get into these messages for you. Again, this is Swimming Lion Tarot for all you lions out there. Leos, welcome. that this channel is for you. Stay tuned for more messages, and also I'm a Leo. My rising sign is Sagittarius, and I have 2 earth signs after that and 2 water signs after that. So I don't know what it is about water, but I've just been trying to connect with myself that way lately. And I hope you guys out there that are dealing with stuff can find something here. So here we go. I have the death card here on the right side of the screen, and on the left side I have at least the 2 of Wands, or the 3 of Wands, and the Judgment. That to me is telling me that there's some sort of conversation that's going on. Maybe it was a bad conversation because I see it reversed on the screen, and maybe there was a negative judgment associated with that event, and maybe it's bugging you now. Now you don't know what you need to do about it. There's the Hangman here. For you, it is upside down. So maybe you don't really know what to do about it, and it's a decision you're trying to be mature about and going to think heavily about before you make a move on it. That's what this panda is doing, is he's sitting on his bum and he's eating some bamboo, likely thinking on whatever the Hangman is has up in his brain here. That might be you. And I'm looking at this as maybe the future, maybe Spirit's messages for you. Not quite sure yet, but I see the 7 of Swords as a new way to look at things. It's going to be, knowing it's a Swords card, it's something about your thoughts that you're going to have to see in a new way in order to overcome this change that's happening. Maybe with this person, maybe this is a love reading, and there was some flag about them that you noticed, and it's kind of tough for you to digest, and maybe there's something in you that's saying that either I'm making a rash judgment about this, or there's something I've overlooked in this person that's making me think or feel like I need to move in a new direction, in a new way, or say something that's going to help bring light to this thing that I've been thinking about. It's bugging me. That happens to me all the time. I have to, I never really knew the meaning of sleep on it until I was taking baths every now and then, just trying to clear my mind. You know, kind of like throw the water over my head and just like let it sink in. You know, sometimes doing things that we really like can be good for that, but don't get too caught up in it. Like, I really like buying Haagen-Dazs, but you know, doing it all the time would present some kind of like attachment or not dealing with the issue. That's why I respect you here trying to think about maybe coming to this tarot video to try to find out a few things about maybe what to do, maybe what feelings are involved, or what can be done. So let's do that. Let's try to pull a couple tarot cards. Let me ask the spirits present, my spirits and guides, please protect me as I pull these messages for Leo and cross watchers. What emotions are involved in this situation? Maybe with this person or this thing that I've been thinking about. What is involved? What could be a constituent to the dilemma? Spirit is saying, look at the bottom of the deck. There's the devil, the other scary card in the deck. That's the devil, guys. It's this bobcat. You see he's avoided all the traps. It's about to rain in the background. And he just found this bunny to kill. The devil can be like an obsessive person. It can be someone that's maybe intimidating. I don't know what I'm feeling for that. I'm putting it here on this side. That's where my hand wanted to go. Kind of wanted to put it on this side, just looking at the screen, so bear with me here. I also have on the bottom of the deck the Four of Swords. See this toad here. I learned this card means that this toad is waiting for the right time to say something, to think about the decision. Sort of like this panda, the Ace of Swords. This frog is waiting for the rain to come out of the sand and hunt or say what it needs to say. Four of Swords. Like that. Perfect. And I can keep reading from the bottom of the deck. It says right here in the Six of Swords that the sugar glider is making changes. That's the only thing I can really recall from this. I'm kind of new to reading tarot, as I will be doing my studying, but I've seen this card a couple times come up in my readings, and it usually signifies a change I need to make. I put it on this side connected to the Seven of Swords because it's a swords card. I see on the screen it's in reverse. So it looks like you need to make a change, and maybe it's not something you want to do. If it is something you want to do, it's a little hard to make the decision. Let's see what that decision is. I have here the King of Pentacles. It means a strong, firm decision that's going to support your future, support the way that you can work, have a clear mind, that you can operate as a human being. This is going to give you peace of mind. And I have here the Page of Swords, that's a new adventure, and the Lovers. Maybe this is about a person. Someone that lights you on fire. And I have here the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change. Let's look at the other end of this. Maybe what could go that way. This is, looking at the screen, this was the side I'm looking at into the future. See what you're scared of. See, I'm just asking Spirit, and I had what was on the deck pulled up. You could see what I was pulling. I wasn't really paying too much attention. This is the Three of Swords. This elephant is looking at what was lost. Maybe that could be you. Maybe going forward from this decision, maybe you feel like it's the wrong thing because you really love this person and you have to change. And this Three of Swords would mean that, you're just thinking about that. I'm trying not to just read from the bottom of the deck, but that seems like a really good thing for me. I don't know, it's really easy to just see the next card. But I hope I picked the right time to get back into shuffling. This is the Temperance card. Could mean waiting for the right time. Something very beautiful about this life. I really like in this card that this flamingo is in this sort of paradise. And maybe that's Spirit saying that you're going to think about this for a while and think of a more healthy way to see this thing for everybody. Maybe it's Spirit that's guiding you to think about this thing that really stressed you out. And there's always the temptation to keep pulling, but something was telling me to shuffle, so. I just love these cards, guys. I hope that you guys get something out of this, and you guys keep swimming. It's hard. Life is really hard. Here is one already. It was the Emperor, and it's landed here in the middle of these two decisions, and it's in the reverse. You're asking yourself, what is going to be the strongest thing to do? I don't know what's the strongest thing that's going to protect my family, protect my way that I'm used to being, that I maybe want to be, you know? Maybe there's someone you're dealing with that's really intimidating, that's close to you and you care about them, but there's just something that's not you in there. And I think from my own experiences today, I'm led to say that maybe it's best to, and deep down inside you want to be with someone that's more like your kind, maybe more your size, more agreeable. We all want a partner that will negotiate and communicate when they don't seem to have things straight, or when you don't have things straight and you say that, and you just need your partner to show you a little respect and slow down and say, okay, we're making the decision together. Obviously, a lot of our experiences across the collective. Again, I hope this is hitting with you guys. So, what question to ask Spirit? Maybe where you're coming from? I don't want to make this video too long, and perhaps there will be an extended. Spirit, if there's something that we need to know about the past that's going to help lead into what is going to be best for this viewer to understand, please make it known with the next card from which we shuffled. What happened? What is relevant from the past that is going to help us go down the right message for the best path for this viewer in this timeline? May the best good come from it. Amen. The Three of Cups, upright. My friends, the people I hang out with, the time I spend not alone. Is it hard to get out and be with these friends? Or are these the friends that were helping me in the past? Spirit is telling me to take this card. The Tower in reverse. Maybe friends that help me get through a really hard time. Maybe they've got a message coming in here. We're going to go down that pathway. What are my friends saying? Knight of Swords. Forgot the name of this bird. It's a bird. Knight of Swords. He's protecting his, what he's thinking about. It's like, hey, your friends are saying, this is what we've always done. This is kind of the creme de la creme, the supreme way of thinking. It's just the way things are, and this is like, duh, this happens all the time. Like, dude, girl, why wouldn't you understand? This is just like, clearly your friends are saying maybe something is toxic is happening to you. I have another card on the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. It's saying that all this is frivolous. Like, can you see past this? Maybe this is blinding you. Is this keeping you? Is this thought keeping you from being yourself? Like, evolving the best way that you're meant to be. Let's see, where was I going to put this? My friends are saying that. I have the Five of Swords. Maybe I'll try to read these upright, because sometimes I want to face it to the camera, depending on how I feel. The Five of Swords. This is saying that just nobody knows. Who could know the answer to your question? Who possibly can know what's going to become of you, of all this, of somebody else? Some say it's God's plan, others say it's nobody's responsibility. But I feel like you're being empathetic and you're trying to look at this and think that, this is hard for somebody. Maybe you. I feel bad if it's you. I feel like crying. If things change, nobody knows what's gonna happen. I'm feeling led to say, from my experiences this week, that we're never the same person from 1 minute to the next. When we close our eyes and stay still, we can remain the same person or find our essence. But when we are navigating life, dealing with challenges and doing different things, thinking, taking care of the kids, doing the chores, walking the dog, washing the car, it feels like we're never the same person from the last minute. And God forbid we would be. Things need to change. But it's hard. I feel sorry. I feel like I should put this here. And the star card. I feel like that was going to be the next card. And I've seen it upright here because it's such a beautiful card. You can see this oyster. And it's looking at the lighthouse. And the lighthouse is showing everybody, everything. Look, this is the way. I see the way. The question for a lot of people is what the way is. But I heard today that it's different for everybody. The best way to pray, who you pray to, it's gonna be a different answer for everybody, but you have to be mindful about what the right way is. It's hard, but you feel it deep down, and you gotta sit and look at your life and think about it for a month if you have to. Don't sleep in. Sometimes it's nice, but look at yourself. Spend time awake thinking about your memories and the person you are and what decisions, what's the best decision you can make for all the versions of yourself. If you like that, guys, we're going to go to an extended. I just seen 2333 on the timer. Tune into that, guys. I love you all. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to start by shuffling a bit more and asking some questions. I'm going to leave this spread out, and we're going to get into that, guys. Thanks. Godspeed. Keep swimming.